Okay, here we are. Oops. So I'm planning on doing a pumpkin farm today. So out here at my dirt location, I set up a pumpkin farm just so I could get plenty of pumpkins. So I have this set up so I can harvest pumpkins. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these real fast while I'm at it. Hey Owen, how are you? I see you up there in the YouTube chat. So I'm gonna start working on making a auto park pumpkin farm at my spawn base. I have this pumpkin farm here set up. I might need help with some of the materials, making those things, but as far as building it, I have a very particular way that I want to build it. So I'm going to be doing the actual construction myself. I'll let you know, Flamey, if I need any materials. As far as the watermelons can't sell to the server, but pumpkins can. So I'm gonna be doing pumpkin farm instead of watermelon farm. I ended up finding a location that had some melons the other day and got some so I could check the price for those. That's why I set up this pumpkin growing area here, just so I could. Right now I have 8 viewers, Flamey. So I set up this pumpkin area just so I could get a good supply of pumpkins going. That way I didn't have to worry about pumpkin supply while I worked on the auto farm. And I actually have in here pumpkins for sale. Somebody's actually bought one. My XP level is 777. So, how is my XP level that high? So I've been AFK overnight with a spawning area, and whenever I wake up I can jump down and it gives me all the XP from it. Hey, how are you? Thank you for joining the view or stream. So I actually have all this land here. I don't know. I hopped down and it jumped from 500 to 700. I think might be because of the XP stacking. It keeps it all fresh. So, how old do you think I am? So I have all the way out to here on my claim area. And gonna flatten it all out and end up making... You're a little bit low, but not by much on my age. So I'm gonna flatten it all out and basically like on, 35. And basically make the whole area flat and use it for all my different build and stuff like I do on Troll Race. So I do have actually, no, my allies are gone. That's not fun. Something they did killed my allies. Allies, however you want to call it. 3 skelly spawners. The most I could do is 300 each, 300,000 each. So the next question is where is the boundaries for the chunks, because I want to do it in one chunk. Go ahead and get the spawners and I'll send me a trade and I'll pay it up. Just send me a trade and I'll buy those off you. Wait, there's no waiting in Minecraft. There's only AFKing. And this guy here needs to get out of here. Nine zero 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 3000. Oh wait, that was wrong. I almost gave you 9 million instead of 9,000. Okay. Before I joined the stream, I went and hit JK with some lava in his bank. Or in my bank over on Troll Race. He needs to hurry up and get unbanned so he can come back over here. And not be cheating next time. Auction house. Yeah, I'll buy those. Oh, you're gonna force me to bring my skeleton spawner price back down. they are a little bit more rare than other ones. So yeah, my wife's car is finally fixed fully, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. I need to check chunk borders here. I'm gonna mark it out with the glowstone. Let's see. Chunk starts right here. Actually, right on top of that one. Then other side of the chunk is right there. And then back side of the chunk is going to be right here. And then the last side of the chunk would be dang it. Oh, I forgot I wasn't using the mace and decided to do a power kill on him. So that's the chunk that I'm going to build the farm in. Now the next question is, how high do I want to start it? Hoppers are unlimited on here, so I don't need to worry about hoppers and stuff. So I think what I will do is start it right at 100. That way I can go all the way up to build limit from 100. Need to go get some better working materials. What materials should I use to make this? I think I'm going to use the tough. I haven't used tough for anything. Oops. And I have a good supply of tough. So I'm going to use tough for this. And it's fairly easy to harvest out too, so that helps. Um, I think Lag the other day was asking if I could make him a um, ocean monument out of other materials. So I do have that on my plans. I want to try to make a nether themed ocean monument using nether items. Okay, let's go grab all that. I do not sell shulkers. But what's his name again? Micey sells shulkers. Right over here. I think it's on the second, or no, it's on the first floor. Where's where he sells the shulkers. Those sniffers are annoying sounding. No problem, Flamey. Let's see here. I'm going to just go up with the bricks till I get to 100. That way I know where my base is. There we go. And I think that's right one. Let me double check. $63.13. So one more. There we go. And one more this way. So I had actually built an automatic melon farm over on Troll Race at one point. They actually made me tear it down because they thought it was causing too much lag. But even after I tore it down, it was still the same amount of lagginess on the server, so it was not mine causing the lag. And with me building it inside of one chunk, it should be a-okay. Put my away. Go ahead and grab those back up. And actually what I can do once I get it all constructed and it's all working just fine, I can actually duck it into the ocean monument. Like basically run a line of hoppers in and maybe do like a wall of everything in the back. But I'm not too worried about that yet. So, me and my son just went to the park a little while ago. And I took my RC car with me and ended up stripping the gear out of it. So it was still trying to drive, but it couldn't go anywhere. So I have to repair my RC car coming up in the next few days. I have that planned, and then I need to make some beef jerky. See ya. Enjoy your nice warm bed, Owen. Let's see here. Go ahead and make all that into tough bricks. Monkey Murph is voting for the server. I'll post the links here in a minute to the voting sites in the YouTube chat. Give me just a minute. Let me pull those up. And while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and vote. So that one is this one. Refresh that. Go ahead and vote on that one. Post that one in. And last but not least, here's the last vote link there. There we go. There's the voting links in the in the YouTube chat for you. Let's go see if I got anything good from these vote crates today. Or if it's still just junk that I'm getting. Junk. I'd probably do better just trying to sell the keys. Junk. And junk. Um, the YouTube live chat should have the links for you. It shouldn't be that hard to find the links for them. Where do I have my key box? I have a key box somewhere. Ah, lucky. Why can't I find my key? There it is. Y'all quiet down up there. Y'all are too loud for the stream. Pig spawner. Not too bad. Unlimited food. Especially if you make it cook them. So for here, I'm just gonna start out with the corners. And I need dirt and water. So go raid my iron farm a little bit so I can get a bucket. If I don't have one in my storage boxes. Actually, I do have some buckets in there. Go ahead and grab this glass out. Somebody bought some grass for me. Or did I use that grass? I don't know. I might have used it. Right out here to the water puddles. So for pumpkin farm in one chunk, actually, do I want to make it completely one chunk, or do I want to make the farm itself fit in one chunk? One chunk is 16. And a full stack is 4 16s. So I'm actually gonna make it completely one chunk with the outside walls outside the chunk. I think that'll be better for aesthetics. Go back to the trial chamber and grab some more materials. come this way and there we go. Back to spawn. There we go. And that last corner there. And knock down those two. They'll basically make it to where the build numbers are even whenever I'm building it all up. Oh, dryer's done. I can hear it in the background. So for Pumpkin Farm, I need 4 things of land, water, and 4. Actually, I need to just lay it all the way across for right now. I'm going to have flowing water in the middle. So if I have the pumpkins growing there, wait a minute. Really wish I had my old pumpkin farm still active, or melon farm still active. So I have to basically redesign it. So I need a observer to observe a pumpkin growing, and then pistons to break them. I can't remember off the top of my head how I had that watermelon farm again. I think they pushed them up, if I remember correctly. Or might have gone down into them. I can't really remember. I'm just gonna go ahead and fill in all this with dirt just so. So once I remember exactly how, I don't have to worry about the base as much. Let's see. Go grab some more dirt out of here. I think JK might be mad at me for calling him out for fly hacking. That might be why he is not joining the stream. Or if he has joined the stream, he hasn't said anything. I did finish up the ocean monument the other day. I don't know if all of y'all have seen it or not. But I actually need to make a full video about it, because I'm quite proud of how I designed it. It basically incorporates like 3 different designs into one. So here's the Guardian Farm Ocean Monument build. Basically it spawns them inside the water tank down there, pushes them up, they get pushed into the center down there, and then they get shot all the way up here to the top. Once they're up here at the top, they come across and fall down into the pit. But the server keeps on messing up mob spawning, so they might not even be spawning right now. Yeah, I don't think they're actually... Yeah, I need to find out why they messed up mob spawning again, because there should be at least a few in here already. Actually, my chests are all overflow. Somebody's been in here farming them. I need to put a sorting system on here to get rid of the cod, and there's some gunpowder in there. But yeah, it's all overloaded right now. Perfect sitting there on the star crate. I don't know why, but his bounty head's not, or not bounty head, but bounty poster's not updating to his new skin. Still showing his old skin. Actually, I wonder if I generate a new one. Let's see. Perfect username. If I... Nope, still using the old. I don't know why it's not updating that. Okay, so I have one chunk up here to work with. I know I need observers and pistons and redstone. But I don't remember exactly how much of everything I need. So I might just build the whole shell and then come back and fill in everything later. I haven't seen anybody selling wood. I do sell bamboo, but that's the only type of wood I sell. I'm going to use one of these empty shulkers to hold all my extra stuff for right now. Oops, I don't want to put that away. That'll be good for right now. Mine out the outside wall. That way I don't have to deal with the creatures. Unless I break through like that. And get out of here. These trial chambers have been great for harvesting copper and tuff. So, EK, I see your message up there in the YouTube chat. Troll Race, I just haven't had any good ideas for anything to do over there. And they've been really restrictive and stuff about everything, so I've gotten to like this server over here. Oops. Maybe if they actually took some care about their server over there on Troll Race, I'd be willing to... Ooh. How'd you get in here? If they actually took some care on there, I might give them a another shot, but they're stuck like 3 versions behind and no updates in sight. So it's not really worth my time. Basically, they see it as a money grab, and I got a fortune, or no, that's a silk touch that I have for sale on the auction house. I do not have a fortune, except for my tools that I actually use. But yeah, I go on troll race just to collect my money, and then I get off. In fact, right before so a lot of them moved over to this server. Like I know, we actually just got lag from there the other day. Somebody else just came over. But yeah, as long as they keep not updating their server and staying well behind, they're not going to get any players to stick around. Even this one's a little bit behind. They don't have the creaking, so there's no resin on this server, which I was really hoping that they would have the creaking enabled, but they don't. But I'm willing to live with that, as long as they have the auto crafters. Auto crafters are a wonderful thing that Minecraft added. I have those hooked up to my iron golem farm on here. Let's see. That should be plenty. But I'll show you how I have my auto crafters working for me. This server is being run by Iceman. He has the shop right next to my bank over on Troll Race. So I have it to where my iron golem farm up here in the top spawns up the iron golems, pushes them into the center, into the hopper down here. They go through this hopper system, and it's a continuous loop. So basically, if anything doesn't get sorted through, it'll recycle and allow other things to go through. And then if it's iron, it will go down through this system here. Let me show you here. So irons go through here, and I have junk filters in the other spots, and so it will bring the iron down, put the iron into the auto crafter, and fill up the auto crafter. Let's watch it do its magic here. As soon as it fills all the way up, it creates a block. And then this one tells it only to craft it whenever it's a full block of iron. And so that's how the auto crafter works. So the auto sorter for the poppies, whenever they come in, they get sorted out, put into the composter, and then once they fill up all the way, it'll make a bone block. And then I have it going into the cell chest down here, so people can buy them if they need them. And it saves me from having to empty out the iron golem farm like all the time. Let's see how high I can go with this. And there's one stack out. I am now higher than Hooligan's tower. So, I don't know exactly what he did, but he did kind of use the same general layout. Ah, there we go. 320 is the top. So his spawn build is a little bit different. He uses the same like pathway type things. A lot of the commands are the same. And it does have the claims and everything. Spawners work the way they normally do. Oh man. Lag with his walkway here. The first time for me to see that one. So yeah, it's pretty much a copy of Troll Race, but with like updated server and like spawners actually create the actual creatures instead of just money. And so you can get creative with how you use the spawners. I actually have a bunch of blaze spawners saved up in my storage vaults to use. I did make sure to get land right next to spawn and get a big chunk of it so I could basically I did a big land grab so I don't have to worry about trying to wait for claims to expire or anything like that. And easy to find me, especially since my build is the Ocean Monument. That's my favorite thing to build, is the Ocean Monuments. I did have a little bit of a land dispute with Bat's friend. I am hacked. He had claimed a little plot of land behind. So how do I build the Ocean Monument exactly perfect? Basically I built like 7 of them so far on different servers. And I've learned like exactly what's needed for building them. Don't think Tony has come over onto here yet. I know Max came over here the first day I streamed over here. But I haven't seen Tony. Yeah, he actually has this claim over here. He didn't build anything, but he did do a land claim. See, Max has this little plot of land right next to my Ocean Monument. Yeah, a lot of people have spent money over on the troll race. That's kind of what locks people into there. I spent a little bit of my play money on troll race. That's what keeps me just going back to collect money. I think once I get back to 10 billion, I'm just gonna call it quits completely. Especially if they aren't going to be updating the server. So like right now, JK was in my bank and Mushroom was in my bank, just AFK. And so anytime anybody's AFK in the bank, they generate money for me. That's basically the way I designed the bank, was I didn't have to actually be at the bank for it to make me money. And I do have to say, money slowed down quite a bit. Um, Actually got the error code that time. So like yesterday, during a 12-hour period, I only got like 800 million. Yeah, they had a huge area marked out for some pixel art and went to check the map to see how it was going to line up, and they ended up putting it in the wrong spot, so they were going to have to tear down some of it and move it slightly over. So I don't know what the latest status on the pixel art map is for Tony. Yes, Flamey. Your nether portal is connected to the one on the nether roof. Yeah, if you have one near spawn, it's gonna end up connecting to there. At the end of this highway here, to the south, I did put this portal here. That'll actually take you down into the actual nether. And I don't know about that one over there, but I know this one out the end of the south highway is far enough out to take you into the actual nether. I ended up putting home locations. So I have home nether to get me down into the nether. If you want, I can teleport you down into here. There you go. And something just tried to take a swipe at me. Yeah, GTA 5. I've played it a little bit, but haven't really been able to get into it. I played it quite a bit whenever it was new, but I haven't really been able to get into the playing that type of stuff lately. I did see that they're going to be releasing the Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 coming up. See ya, Flamey. So they're going to be releasing Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 and 4 as a updated, like, brand new graphics and everything. So I'm really excited about playing that because Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 was my jam back in the day. I played that for hours on end as a kid. It was my jam. Even nowadays, anytime I'm playing a game, I usually have the music off and stuff. And that was one game that I never turned the music off because all the music was really good on there and kept me like pumped up and playing. But showed my wife the trailer for the Tony Hawk, and she was excited also. Uh, Trying to think of how I'm gonna do this pumpkin farm. Yeah, GTA 6. I don't know what they're gonna do about that. Like, if GTA 5 has been out for this long, like 15, 20 years almost. I don't know exactly. Let's see. GTA 5 release date September 2013. So it has been out for 12 years. That is quite a long time. That's probably what they're waiting for is like to match up with the release date for GTA 6. Probably gonna release it in September. GTA 5 is almost as old as my marriage. I got married 13 years ago. Oh, JK ended up sending me a message on Discord saying that he can't play today. Um, yes, JK was a player from Troll Race. Um, JK Maxi is his name. He actually has this build here. You can see his head in here. Or actually, that's not his head. But this is his build area here. He got banned for fly hacking. He was not bright enough. He was not very bright about fly hacking and ended up doing it right in front of me while I was streaming. And so Maya saw it and was able to. Yeah, he had a 10-day ban. I think he's done 7 days of it so far. So he has a few more days left. Um, Maya's build there. There's Lag's build. This one's also JK's build. He has a shop here. Actually bought all his blaze spawners out the other day. But he has a little shop here. Micey came from Troll Race. Monkey Murph. I'm sure they'll play whenever they can, but I don't know. I know Tony, I believe, is over in Australia, I think. And so it's like a completely different time zone. CG88. Crux or Cruz. I actually brought him over from Troll Race just 2 days ago. I think Tony's Australia. Or it might have been somebody else that's Australia. I know somebody that plays with us is from Australia. Perfect username. You probably also heard that name over on Troll Race. He has this build over here. Has a couple farms built up. Flamey Wolf. He was in the stream. Then Bat Knight. Hooligan. Then maybe is, I don't know. Tony's actually a girl. Or maybe not, I don't know. But it says there, a girl. Owen is here. Dream of Dragons has a build over here. And then Saros has this build over here. So basically all the ones that were active on Troll Race are over here now. We got this all laid out how I want it. I need to work on figuring out my mechanisms. Yeah, there's no whitelist. That's why I leave the server IP up at the top of the streams so people can join. So for my pumpkin farm here, I'm going to need to basically watch a few videos, decide how I want to like make the mechanisms all work, and then I'll be able to get that all built up. But I'm gonna take off for the day in the stream here. It's getting to be afternoon for me, and so I need to take care of some house chores. So, if you want to join, we'll be more than happy to have you on here. But I'm gonna take off for right now, and I'm gonna AFK my iron golem farm a little bit, and see y'all next time. Hopefully, I'll get a stream scheduled for the next streaming, and see y'all around. Bye.